Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and oh my god, all I want to do is sleep in. I'm tired of getting woken up at 6:30 in the morning. Freaking kids will leave me alone. Enough about my moaning about my not getting to sleep. Today is a day off for me. I should make the most of it. Anyway, this is going to be my review for High School of the Dead Episode 2. There's a few characters that I start to like in this episode. Some of the groups end up working their way throughout the school. Takashi and Rei end up trying to get a hold of her father through his secret number, but the connection wasn't good and it ended up dropping the call. But you could hear, that he's on the front lines getting, taking out zombies because you could hear gunshots. And they end up using the fire hose to take out some zombies that were cornering them, essentially, so they could try and get out. The chubby guy with the glasses and I guess I could call her the mean girl, I don't remember her name at the top of my head. They end up holding up in, I'm assuming, I would say auto shop classroom because there's a lot of tools in there. Or I could be completely wrong. I don't know which classroom that was, but there was a lot of tools in there, and she was telling him, work your magic, make something that will use as a weapon. And classic nerd style, he was proficient with that sort of thing. He ended up grabbing a nail gun and building a sight on it, and started shooting at zombies right in the head every time. And yeah, I started liking that guy even more because he was just awesome. And the girl was no help, she was just ordering him around, acting like she was above him, essentially. Just because she's a genius, or she claims she's a genius, but whatever. Anyway, we learn that when the zombies' senses are essentially dead, or very, very dulled, to the point where one of them didn't even notice her throwing a rag at the back of his head, but it did notice when she threw something and it hit the locker and it made a sound, and it just walked straight into the locker. So they must be blind, they can't feel anything, and they're blind because obviously they wouldn't walk into the locker like that. So they are attracted to sound. I don't know about scent, because technically, if you snuck around zombies, being very, very quiet, not making any noise, you could technically just snipe a zombie, unless, like I said, they had their sense of smell, then they could just smell your scent. But anyway, yeah, we learned a couple of things about the zombies. And like I said, she's just being very rude and not very helpful, but she did figure that stuff out. Though he could have easily done it. All I wanted was to sleep in. I'm so tired of this. I will be overjoyed when they go back to school. Anyway. But yeah, the lady who was sleeping in the last episode and woke up, the blonde lady, she's actually the nurse. And one of the students ends up protecting her from some zombies, but he gets bit in the process. Before both of them get bit, the girl with the kendo sword a purple hair girl, she shows up. I don't remember these key characters' names off the top of my head. I'll have to go back and look at the stuff, but she defeats the zombies, and she knows that essentially that guy is screwed because he got bit, and asks him if he wants his family members to see him like that, and if not, if he doesn't want them to see him like that, then she says she will give him a quick death, and he, says, yes, give me a quick death, and she does so. And she and the nurse end up running out of there, she takes out any zombies that they come across. And the chubby guy and the girl end up getting cornered by some zombies, and the bad thing is that he's running out of nails. And everybody hears her scream when one of them tries to attack her. She's trying to keep it away from her, obviously. She ends up grabbing the drill and drilling into the guy's head while still screaming, and everybody else shows up and takes out the rest of the zombies, and she ends up lashing out at everybody, essentially claiming that they're lucky she's even there because she's such a genius, and then she ends up having a bit of a mental breakdown, and I kind of do not blame her, considering all the crazy crap that's happening right now. Anybody would have a mental breakdown. And yeah, it's just craziness all around. Oh, and also that phone call kind of indicated, yeah, this is happening a lot more than just at the school. It's happening all over, at least all over the city. As indicated by the after credits scene. Though I don't know why they seemed as shocked as they were, because you would think that they would have figured that out by now, that this was happening all over the city and not just at their school. Because when they were watching the news. But yeah, if you guys want to explain that one to me, let me know. And apparently we're never getting a season 2 for this show because the creator died, and that sucks. I wish somebody could have picked up the show, because we don't even need to know how the story ends. That sucks. I'd love to know how the fuck this all started. What started it all, and how they get out of it. Sadly, we'll never get to know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna go get myself some food. I've been doing this where when I have breakfast, I don't make breakfast. I just, fix, regular food like you would have for lunch. But I think this time I might actually make breakfast because my mom bought some bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches, frozen ones that I can heat up in the microwave, and that sounds so freaking good right now. And lunch, I'm going to use some of that Mexican dipping cheese and either smother it over some burritos or make nachos or something. I don't know. Anyway, I will see everybody next time.